Hey everyone, it's Masterpiece, and today I got another vintage collection review for you. This time it's going to be Boba Fett from Return of the Jedi. I have a friend that was selling a few vintage collection action figures, and I decided to pick some up. I got Morak Boba Fett, Return of the Jedi Boba Fett, the regular ARC Trooper from Star Wars Battlefront 2 video game, and the Din Djarin that includes Grogu and the Camtono filled with Beskar. But for this review, we're going to focus on the Return of the Jedi Boba Fett. Now, I already have both Boba Fetts actually. These two are actually just going to end up being customs. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the Boba Fett yet, but I'm most likely going to do the Tython re-armored Boba Fett with the Morak figurine. Anyways, we'll focus our attention onto Return of the Jedi Boba Fett. This is VC 186. There's the card back. I'm not a big fan of the card back just because up until the cod piece of Boba Fett, it's all been edited, and you can kind of tell the difference right there. How horrible of a job they did with editing that piece there. It looks horrible. As a matter of fact, Hasbro released the Black Series Return of the Jedi Boba Fett on a card back, and it is way more noticeable on there than it is on the vintage collection, mostly because it's a bigger card back, obviously. But yeah, that just looks horrible. I'm not too big of a fan of that card back, but the figure is great. Alright, so articulation. He's got rocker ankles, knees, swivel at the thigh, ball joint hips. He could do some crunches, arm, and the shoulder armor doesn't get in the way since it's connected to the collarbone armor piece. Elbow, wrist. Head can look up and look down. Soft goods cape with a removable jetpack. The paint apps on my Boba Fett aren't the greatest. As you can see, the red on his helmet is bleeding onto the visor, but the most notable error is the yellow on the collarbone armor piece right there. Another thing is that the paint on the chest armor is shifted a little to the left or his right. You can tell if you look in the middle where the that diamond shaped piece is. So the paint apps aren't that great, but it won't matter because this is going to end up being a custom, either a prototype Boba Fett, Empire Strikes Back, Holiday Special, or the all black arena Boba Fett. And I'm not too sure which one it's going to be. I'm probably going to put a poll up on my Instagram, seeing what you guys think I should do. So if you want to check that out, if you have a good idea of what I should do with this extra Boba Fett figure that I have, let me know on my Instagram. So, since this is a Return of the Jedi series figure, I thought it'd be appropriate to pose him with Jabba's head of security, Mon. Now, Mon is a pretty big figure, so he looks huge next to Boba Fett. This next figure might not be from Return of the Jedi, but it's basically the same look from that movie. This is the Mandalorian's Luke Skywalker from the Imperial light cruiser scene. It's interesting. Boba Fett's pretty tall compared to Luke in this one. There he is standing in back of the band. And now I got him posed next to his future self. This is the Boba Fett from the Morak scene. You can see that the younger Boba Fett, the Return of the Jedi version, is just a little bit taller than the Morak Boba Fett. Anyways, that's it for this review. I'm gonna have the rest up for you guys within the next few days, so just be on the lookout for that. What do you think about this figure? I've been having this figure for quite some time already, so I love this figure. That's it for this video. Peace.